Good morning, everyone. On this Monday, in the 6th week in Ordinary Time, and it's also Valentine's Day, so happy Valentine's Day for all of you folks. We're beginning this week in the letter of St. James, and this is a great letter filled with incredible, great nuggets of wisdom. It reminds me a lot like the book of Proverbs in that regard, just kind of a wisdom type book. So let's begin this one. We're beginning in verse 1 of chapter 1, through verse 11. James, a servant of God and of the Lord Jesus Christ, to the 12 tribes in the dispersion, greetings. Consider it all joy, my brothers and sisters, when you encounter various trials, for you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. And let perseverance be perfect, so that you may be perfect and complete, lacking in nothing. But if any of you lacks wisdom, he should ask God, who gives to all generously and ungrudgingly, and he will be given it. But he should ask in faith, not doubting. For the one who doubts is like the wave of the sea that is driven and tossed about by the wind. For that person must be supposed that he received anything from the Lord, since he is a man of two minds, unstable in all his ways. The brother in lowly circumstances should take pride in high standing, and the rich one in his lowliness, for he will pass away like the flower of the field. For the sun comes up with its scorching heat and dries up the grass, and its flower droops, and the beauty of its appearance vanishes. So will the rich person fade away in the midst of his pursuits. The word of the Lord. Thanks be to God. Well, first of all, we got to say, who is this James? And by tradition, we mean James the Greater, the one that is related to Jesus. He is also the one that was, supposedly by tradition, was thrown off the temple and fell there, and then was brutally attacked. And just a horrible thing. And so he is writing to the 12 tribes. It's kind of saying to the Jewish people who are in the dispersion, which they're throughout the entire Roman Empire, presumably those that are followers of Jesus. And so he greets them, and then immediately he gives this word of encouragement. Consider it all joy, my brothers and sisters, when you encounter various trials. Now, that's kind of interesting. To consider it joy when you're in trial. Most of us would not necessarily consider it that way, but he wants us to have a different kind of mind, a mind that says, we're in it for the long haul. And so he says, persevere in this. And that notion in the Greek has to stand under. In other words, to be a person, when the things come across our way, we stand firm in the midst. And there is something that does something to us, that we have kind of a fortification of our soul because we're doing that. And it's worth much more than any type of monetary thing that can ever be given to us. And so there's obviously more in this little short one talking about the riches of folks, but we'll just leave it at this. Count it all joy when you encounter trials. Stay safe, folks. Hopefully we see each other soon. Bye for now.